There are navies over there now that are not American nor British. China got warships over there now. She'll be joined with others soon. Have you read in the scriptures when Jerusalem is compassed, surrounded with armies, know that the desolation is come. Now, why is this important to know? He said this, Elijah Muhammad, in 73. He left us in 75. But the minister, in a broadcast on June 24th, 1984, listen to my words. America and England and the nations backed Israel's existence. Therefore, when you aid and abet someone in a criminal conspiracy, you are a part of that criminal conspiracy. You are criminals in the sight of God. Now that nation, listen to your brother, called Israel, never has had any peace in 40 years. Now, I was talking this when Israel had 40 years under her belt. And I said, she'll never have any peace because there never can be any peace structured on injustice, thievery, lying and deceit, and using the name of God to shield your dirty religion under his holy and righteous name. When I said those words, I fell into trouble. Right away, they charged me not with being an anti-Semite. They took the most wicked name they could find to put it on me. They said Farrakhan is the new Black Hitler. Say that to Jews. What you're doing is creating an atmosphere that any self-respecting Jew would never want to see another Hitler rise. They wanted me dead. That's right. And they would come around to places where I was speaking. And these are their words. Who do you want? Farrakhan. How do you want him? Dead. I never let the FOI bother them. I said, as long as they don't touch you, don't worry about it. Because if they touched us, then we would have to touch them. So for these last 2 months, I've been in my house, in my room, music room, baptizing myself in the pain and the bloodshed of my Palestinian family. That's our family.
That's right. That's right.
You may not think that, but it's okay.
That's right.
You have to grow beyond yourself. And you have to know that There are people in this world that are connected to you, far beyond your own black skin. So, as I was baptizing myself in the blood of my family, it was building me up for what I'm about to tell you all today. Netanyahu has a vision of Eretz Israel. Several states over there, including Saudi Arabia, Jordan, they intend to annex that to what is called Greater Israel. Do you know about that? Well, let's listen. Check it out. That man already has over 400 nuclear bombs sitting in the desert in Dimona, Israel, under where my Hebrew Israelite family stayed. That's a lot of weapons. And they now feel that they are the power in the Middle East. And they are. They feel that they can manipulate America because they don't respect Joe Biden, and they have not respected any American president in the last 40 years. They have manipulated every president of the United States of America. Give me a few more minutes. One of the great prime ministers of Israel is Golda Meir. Listen to what she said. There's no such thing as Palestinians. It is not as though there was a Palestinian people in Palestine considering itself as a Palestinian people. And we came and threw them out and took their country from them. To us, they did not exist. Now she is boldly saying, yeah, we took your country and threw you out. Because in their minds, you don't exist. Now, one of the names of Allah is He who causes everything that exists to exist and produces the means and maintenance of their existence. So for this Jewish woman to say they have not in her mind any existence at all. See, this is the way they talk now. And by Biden bowing down and put my poor black sister that's over the American representation at the Security Council, I saw her 3 times with a veto in her hand. She's a mother, she's a grandmother, But she is being used to veto everybody's disagreement with Israel so that it never carries. There she is.
Yep, that's right.
You see her?
Yes, sir.
Now, brothers and sisters, if it means nothing in the United Nations because of the American veto, nothing gets done. America is canceling the United Nations. So for you now to think, well, we'll take our case to the United Nations. For what? This has been with the United Nations for 40 years. You don't exist to them.
Think about that.
Moving you and me and us is petty stuff to them.
That's right.
Taking you over, robbing you of your just due in every industry where you both are working together. They take you out because you don't mean anything to them. So, as I move on, here's what happened in Palestine. They chose October the 7th, the birthday of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. A real fight went on. That was not fake. That action was real. And I'm looking back at the face of Netanyahu, and I'm not sure that even though they were sure of the outcome, they never thought they would suffer what they suffered. Hamas struck them in 22 different places. In the most fortified nation in the world. So how did they get in? What happened? See, people are asking that question. They have an iron dome that America provided. And every missile that is thrown by Hamas, they usually pick it off, but not all of them. They sent 5,000 on that day, and not all of them were picked off. The Iron Dome failed. There were 22 breaks in the wall, which was impregnable. You put a cat on that wall,